Well, the restrictions that have shut down the economy are really starting to hit home now. And today, the criteria for the Federal Emergency Wage Subsidy program was relaxed. To qualify, businesses now only need to show a 15% decline in revenue in March instead of a 30% decline in overall revenue. Charities can choose whether to include government subsidies when calculating their loss of revenue. And when it comes to students, the government is going to cover 100% of wages for those hired under the Canada Summer Jobs program. There are more broad changes, too, but as Couteur reports, there are still some gaps.
I'd like to place an order, please.
It doesn't feel very regal, but this takeout window is the only way the King Eddie Diner can stay in business. Owner Jonathan Bonney isn't sure if he can use the government's wage subsidy program.
Be able to project revenues that, will allow for us to, make those forecasts and say, yeah, I think we can hire back some of our employees.
He does have some time since the program still needs parliamentary approval.
Get moving. A little less conversation, a little more action, please.
Evoking the image of Elvis, Conservatives are calling on the government to speed up the process. The Prime Minister emerged from his own social shutdown Wednesday to chair a cabinet meeting. On the agenda was the federal COVID-19 modeling data and when Parliament will reconvene to pass the wage subsidy bill, which Justin Trudeau admits has some shortfalls.
What we've talked about over these past days is ways of filling those gaps and making sure that more people who are in exceptional or different circumstances are able to access the help we need.
Rushing a program of this size could mean a lack of checks and balances, so the government is hoping to dissuade anyone.
Anyone caught abusing the program could face penalties up to 225% of what they've received and up to 5 years in prison.
Significant penalties to protect a program that the Deputy Prime Minister says will allow the country's economy to, quote, come roaring back.
This is going to maintain that essential connection between people and their jobs, and it is going to help businesses remain fully functional and intact.
To that end, Air Canada announced it's rehiring 16,000 previously laid off employees. The airline's CEO says the wage subsidy program will help keep workers on board until the economy is ready to take off again. Donna?
Okay, Couteur in Ottawa, thank you. We are getting a better sense of how many Canadians have been laid off or cannot work because of this pandemic. Since Monday, more than 1.7 million people have applied for the federal assistance program, the Canada Emergency Response Benefit. And since March 15th, the government says more than 4.2 million people have either applied for the CERB or for employment insurance. We will continue to consult with experts and try to answer your questions. You can send them to yourquestions@globalnews.ca. And on our website, you'll find a special page dedicated entirely to COVID-19. That's at globalnews.ca/coronavirus.